Barack Hussein Obama II was born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii. His father, Barack Obama Sr., had come from Kenya to study in the United States, and his mother, Ann Dunham, was from Kansas. Their marriage ended when Barack was very young, and his father returned to Kenya, leaving his mother to raise him mostly on her own. When Ann married an Indonesian man named Lolo Sitoro, the family moved to Jakarta, and young Barack spent 4 formative years attending local schools and experiencing a different culture. Concerned about his education, his mother sent him back to Hawaii at age 10 to live with his grandparents, Stanley and Madeline Dunham. They provided him with a stable upbringing, and he attended the prestigious Punahou School, excelling in academics and basketball. During these years, he wrestled with questions about identity, race, and belonging, searching for a sense of who he was and where he fit in the world. After graduating high school in 1979, Obama moved to Los Angeles to study at Occidental College. There, he first began exploring political and social issues, joining anti-apartheid protests and reading widely about history, philosophy, and civil rights. After 2 years, he transferred to Columbia University in New York City, graduating in 1983 with a degree in political science, focusing on international relations. He briefly worked in business before moving to Chicago in 1985 to work as a community organizer on the South Side. The area had been hit hard by steel mill closures, and Obama helped residents build job training programs, improve housing, and organize to bring resources to their neighborhoods. This work awakened in him a deep belief in the power of collective action and gave him first-hand experience with the struggles of working-class communities. In 1988, determined to gain legal skills to create change, Obama entered Harvard Law School. There, he stood out as an exceptional student and in 1990 became the first black president of the prestigious Harvard Law Review, drawing national media attention. After graduating magna cum laude in 1991, he returned to Chicago, working as a civil rights attorney and teaching constitutional law at the University of Chicago. It was during this time that he met Michelle Robinson, a fellow Harvard Law graduate. They married in 1992, forming a partnership that would become central to his personal and political life. They would later have 2 daughters, Malia in 1998 and Sasha in 2001. Obama's mix of legal expertise, community roots, and charisma soon drew him into public service. In 1996, he was elected to the Illinois State Senate, where he gained a reputation as a thoughtful, pragmatic progressive who could work across party lines. He worked on ethics reform, healthcare expansion, and efforts to reduce racial profiling, steadily building a base of support. Obama's national breakthrough came in 2004. After winning a seat as U.S. Senator from Illinois, he gave the keynote address at the Democratic National Convention. His eloquent speech about unity and hope captured the country's attention, and many began to see him as a future national leader. He entered the U.S. Senate in 2005, focusing on government transparency, veterans' benefits, and nuclear nonproliferation. Just 2 years later, in February 2007, Obama announced his candidacy for President of the United States. Running on a message of hope and change, he energized young voters and built a powerful grassroots movement. After a hard-fought primary battle with Hillary Clinton, he won the Democratic nomination and chose Joe Biden as his running mate. In November 2008, he defeated Republican John McCain to become the 44th President of the United States, and the first African American to hold the office. His election marked a historic milestone that resonated across the world. When Obama took office in January 2009, the country was in the grip of the Great Recession. He moved quickly to pass the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act to stimulate the economy and save millions of jobs. He also helped rescue the U.S. auto industry from collapse. In 2010, after a long and bitter fight, he signed the Affordable Care Act into law, expanding health coverage to millions of Americans and banning insurers from denying coverage for pre-existing conditions. In foreign policy, he sought to end the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan and emphasize diplomacy and multilateral cooperation. In 2011, U.S. forces under his command killed Osama bin Laden, the mastermind of the September 11 attacks. He also pushed for clean energy, negotiated the Paris Climate Agreement, and worked to restore diplomatic relations with Cuba. Despite these accomplishments, he faced fierce partisan opposition, especially after Republicans took control of Congress in 2010, creating years of political gridlock. Obama was re-elected in 2012, defeating Republican Mitt Romney. In his second term, he focused on continuing the economic recovery, supporting same-sex marriage, advancing immigration reforms like DACA, and calling for stronger gun control measures after tragedies like the Sandy Hook shooting. He also faced new challenges, including the rise of ISIS, tensions with Russia, and waves of domestic protest over police violence and racial injustice. Through it all, Obama remained calm and optimistic, projecting steadiness during turbulent times. He left office in January 2017 with high approval ratings and widespread admiration for his integrity, intellect, and devotion to his family. After the presidency, Obama and Michelle launched the Obama Foundation to nurture young leaders and strengthen civic life around the world. They also created Higher Ground Productions to produce films and documentaries highlighting diverse and inspiring stories. In 2020, he published his memoir, A Promised Land, reflecting on his journey and first term in office, while Michelle's memoir became an international bestseller and cultural phenomenon. Today, the Obamas remain influential figures, speaking on democracy, leadership, racial equity, and climate action. They continue to inspire new generations to believe in their power to shape the future. Barack Obama's life story embodies the idea that with talent, determination, and hope, extraordinary achievements are possible. From a boy searching for his identity in Hawaii and Indonesia to the first black president of the United States, his journey broke historic barriers and gave millions of people the sense that progress is achievable. Even out of office, he continues to encourage people to work for positive change, reminding them that, we are the change we seek. His story endures as a testament to resilience, idealism, and the enduring promise of democracy.